Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your weekly dose of skill, and we are taking a look what Wargaming is selling or how much they are trying to upcharge for one or another thing. We have two sales going on. We have a Star Trek collection with a pretty good tank, in my opinion, AAT60 and 3D style. We will talk about the tank in a sec, but before that, the crew members, in my opinion, they are very expensive. I mean, to get, let's say, 6 crew members for 60 euros, so 10 euros each crew member, man, that is steep and that is very expensive, but that's only me. Where the tank goes, we will talk about the tank in a second, don't you worry, and we have other sales. K07, Senlac, TS-5, and T-77. I want to highlight one thing. The big packs are straight up a scam. If you will, it is way too expensive in my humble opinion, and no one should look at that to begin with. I think this is crazy. So if we are scrolling lower and we are checking out the cost overall of the things, if you have gold and you love playing with the paper vehicles, the Kapazé is actually a choice. If you have gold and you love T-57, honestly, T-77 is not bad of a tank. If you love the assault triangle, TS-5 can work as well. And shit, like in my opinion, no one should look into this vehicle because it's just simply not worth it. Or alternative option is to take a look into the euro sales, or I suppose to say real life currency. And honestly, if you have gold, I think it's better deal than whenever you are spending the real money. And keep this in mind before even opening the wallet. How much do you enjoy the game? If it happened to be that you love the game, go for it, spend as much money as you want to. But if the game is making you frustrated and whatnot, then keep this in mind. Maybe it's better not to spend your money on the game, and maybe it's better to get ice cream for yourself and for your family, right? Anyways, digging deeper into the tanks, let's start everything from AAT60. The tank is made out of paper. It doesn't have any armor whatsoever, but it has pretty decent gun handling, right? And pretty good DPM from what I remember as well. 320 alpha damage with a decent gun stats. No armor, glass cannon, if you will. It is not a bad tank by any shape or any form. And same goes for the Kapazé. It is a glass cannon as well. You are going to get penetrated all the time, but the selling point of this vehicle is 200 alpha damage, which is kind of bad thing, but in the same time good thing because you have pretty good DPM. 2,500 DPM compared to AAT 62,300 DPM, and let's not forget those crazy high explosive rounds, which is making your DPM to go through the roof, right? So this tank is for extremely good World of Tanks player who knows how to play with tanks that has no armor whatsoever, and overall the tank is pretty fine. Keep this in mind that you can check out the tank easily via the index page. It's simple to find it. Meanwhile, we have the T-77, which is pretty much T-57, right? The tank is completely fine. The tank is okay in my opinion, and it has the same playstyle like the T-57 does. Not the best gun handling, but once again you have a quick burst of fire over a short period of time. Not a bad vehicle. Armor, same like T-57, nothing too crazy. Gun handling, nothing too insane either. The soft stats are quite bad, but once again, it is nothing to write books about. You know, if you don't have this tank, you are not missing anything. After the TS-5, in my opinion, one of the best breakthrough triangles. Well, probably there is only two counterparts or two equally good or better tanks, which would be the Almighty Turtle and which would be the XM57, right? either way, I love this tank. I think it is beautiful and I think it is quite sexy. The armor is looking quite alright, especially whenever you are hiding the lower plate and you are trying to play hold down this way. If it happened to me that you are meeting the tanks with a good penetration, well, obviously your armor is not so great. And keep this in mind, if you are playing on the O1 server, nowadays you are getting more tier 8 matchmaking, so that's great. If you are playing on the other servers where Wargaming are not doing the tests well, that means this is your day-to-day life. So use it and abuse it, one server for a lower tier vehicles, or not end game, that being said, the tier 8s or tier 9s, right? And last but not least, we have Shitluck. Nothing too crazy of a tank, kind of meh, light tank, but most important thing, I'm pretty sure that you are getting, that you have the opportunity to get this tank from the Bone store. At least that's what I believe. So there is no need to spend the gold, or there is no need to spend the real life money for it. Other than the typical light tank, it can spot, it can do damage, nothing to write books about. Anyways, folks, I hope that you are finding a lot of use of that type of YouTube videos. I am just trying to make sure to inform you about what is on sale, and you can make more educated decision and spend the money where you actually want to spend money, and not to fall into the trap of the FOMO effect, if you will. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for being with us, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.